Hello everyone and welcome to State of the Game. Well, State of the Yannick. We actually did have a maintenance today.
Yes, we did. We did.
Do you want to go through those?
Yeah, we had a couple of fixes during this maintenance. The first one is a fix for the loot issue with Larae Barrett. So basically what happens is that we did not fix Larae Barrett being stuck on the balcony because that one is a complicated one, more complicated than we would like it to be. But therefore what we did is we put some kind of fix in there so that if you kill her while she's stuck on the balcony, the loot is actually going to drop on the floor. So you can always get the loot even if she's stuck on the balcony up there. Which is a workaround to make sure that.
Well, not perfect. I said perfect, but like it's good.
Yeah, the perfect fix is that making sure she isn't stuck on the balcony.
Sure.
We will work on that, but for the time being, we have this this kind of small fix hack that at least makes sure that you can get your loot.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that it's not really. If you're playing through the game, the annoying part isn't that she is on the balcony or isn't on the balcony. It's that you don't get your chance at the loot.
Absolutely.
Again, it's not the ideal thing, but
yeah. We'll have a proper one at some point, but at least until then we have that. The other thing we did was we added improvements to the group queuing in survival. So there was an issue when you would group or you would queue as a group in survival, and you might be stuck in a loop where you would be queuing for a super long time until you actually get a session. So we added some fixes for that. Now you shouldn't have this super long queues anymore.
So it is the holiday season, and we are excited to say that there will be a holiday gift for players.
Yes.
You may have seen that down in the ticker below. I didn't actually see people commenting on that, like, what's this thing? What do we get? We actually have some images to show you.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best way to explain it. Can we have a look at that first one? Yes!
Yes.
So we have some festive hats that you will be able to get if you log in between the 23rd, which is tomorrow, and the 31st. So you'll have a little bit over a week to get your hands on these. Not only is there a green, but wait, there's more. There's also a red one.
A red one.
That was slick. Team Pom Pom #1, yeah, Gabe.
So you do. So you do get both. So if you log in, as Hamish said, during between 23rd and 31st of December, you will get both the green and the red holiday pom-pom beanie.
Yeah, for everyone on all platforms. And they will be waiting for you at the rewards claim vendor, who we are now calling Mersha internally.
We should call Mersha, yes.
All right.
But so it's going to be at the rewards claim vendor, which is still all the way at the back of the base of operations, just next to the stairs that go down to the terminal. Elite Task Force.
Yes, that's happening soon.
So, yeah.
So,
soon.
Yes. We haven't booked our tickets yet, but we'll be heading over to North Carolina in a few weeks.
Yes.
I have never been to that part of the country.
Me neither.
So, we'll see. Matt, what do we need to know?
We'll see what to expect.
Anyone got any tips for North Carolina?
Matt will be our guide. But yes, so Elite Task Force. So as you
nice
NC hype, yeah. As you may have heard, so yes, we did select the people that are invited to the Elite Task Force. We contacted them. Matt contacted them actually about 2 days ago or something. So if you haven't done that already, make sure to check your emails, your inbox, to see if you actually got an invite from Matt. If you haven't, that means that you have not been selected. Sorry. So we are now in discussion with the people that have been selected, like getting all the information, sorting out the flights and everything. And so, reminder, Elite Task Force will be taking place at Red Storm in Morrisville, North Carolina. From January 11th to January 13th, which means that we come back from the holiday and then we directly fly there. Yeah.
So we have our Christmas and New Year's time, and then we're heading to North Carolina.
Yes.
I'm excited, man. It'd be cool to give Matt some high fives and a bunch of our Elite Task Force as well. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, exactly. And also, so I know that some people were asking, and we had that with the first Elite Task Force already, are you going to announce the winners? We don't consider them as winners. It's not a contest, it's not like, so we don't really want to make a big, like, hey, here are the winners of the Elite Task Force.
No.
And also, we just don't want to announce them because we prefer to let them decide if they want to say it or not. We don't want to put pressure or put the spotlight on some of them because, like, a majority of them are actually random people that are like you and anybody else, like that are just players that are not known YouTubers or whatever. So not all of them are necessarily comfortable with being put in a spotlight or like getting the pressure from the community. Yeah, you should say that and you should say that and everything.
Yeah, I think we saw it in the first Elite Task Force. A lot of, and I think it's a good move to make sure that these people, it's up to them if they want to contact. We saw a lot of conversation on the forums and Reddit about these people having to try and prove themselves, and that's not the situation we want these people to be in. That's like, how many hours have you got in the game? And all that thing. That's not on them to contact you.
So yeah, we have some people, and I see some names that are coming out. Yes, Butter got in, Denti also.
So we can obviously say that these people are allowed to publicize it if they wish.
Yeah, of course. Anybody who is selected and invited, they're allowed to talk about it, to say that they've been invited. It's just we are not going to put their name forward if they don't want to. So it's up to the people that have been selected to announce it. We are not going to announce anything.
Yeah.
And I know that there was because there was one that posted on Reddit saying he was invited, and he said, I don't play much PvP. And some people were actually surprised that we selected somebody that doesn't play much PvP for a PvP discussion. I think that's important. That's important because we also want, and obviously we have a lot of PvP players in the people that have been selected, but we also wanted to have those that are not always playing PvP or that are like also playing Dark Zone but not playing PvP, or would like to play Dark Zone but are not big PvP players. I think these profiles are also important because it's not just about making PvP good, it's about also like improving the experience in the Dark Zone and all these kind of things. So we want to have all kind of profiles and not just listen to the hardcore PvPers. We also want the more casual players that don't always PvP, but that might be interested to actually PvP more if it was done better.
I think it's one of those things that's really, really important. PvP should be one of those things that's like, it's not such a high barrier to entry that you feel like you're getting punished for even giving it a go. I know I fall into that trap a little bit because I love PvP, but I'm not very good at it. So I still want to feel like I can get better and be rewarded for putting in that time. And still have it not be so, is alienating the right word? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a lot of work to do on the PvP.
And I see some people that are saying like, no, you need PvP players to help you fix PvP
we have a
and
lot
everything.
Of
and it's like, don't worry, the majority are definitely PvP players, but we wanted to make sure to have a few profiles that are a bit on the other side of the scope to actually have their input as well, because we want to make sure that no matter what we do, also worst case scenario, the guys that we invite, they don't like PvP. We want to make sure to have this voice that every time we talk about changes, we have this non-PvP voice that's like, but what's the impact for PvE? Are we sure we're not going to mess up the PvE experience too much as well? So it's important to have them. Of course, they are not a majority, but we have this kind of profiles as well. So yeah, 1.6. We are not going to give you information in the state of the game about 1.6. The reason being that we actually want to first talk to the Elite Task Force about it. We don't want to come in a state of the game now, announce things that we want to do, and then talk to the Elite Task Force, and then change our minds. So first we'll have a discussion with them, which means that you shouldn't expect any news about 1.6 before the Elite Task Force happens, but after that we will talk more about it. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk about it. That's the thing, and it's very important, and we've seen that there is a trend in the community, which is very good, of you guys just putting a lot of suggestions together, speculations, wish list of what you would like to see, what you would like us to change. Please do that, because this is really good information for us as we're working right now on this update and on this balancing. So make sure that you keep the discussion going, make sure that you keep providing your feedback, positive and negative, both work. Just always make sure that it's actually objective and make it readable, and try to limit the amount of insults in there so we can actually work with that.
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen great threads.
Absolutely.
And some of the things, it's yes, I mean, like we always say, we played this game as well, so we have a lot of the same feelings about things, but there have been some suggestions that have surprised us as well. So there's very, very cool things. Just keep it coming.
I'm reading. Sorry, I can't help reading the chat and seeing all the things about stable talent. I think we talked already about stable talent.
Yeah, we talked about it already.
It's been removed from the World Tier 5, and yeah.
Yeah, we said that. And if you want us to go into reasoning, that's not the rationale behind it doesn't come from us.
Yeah.
We in the future we will We'll get Frederick back on here to talk more
Yeah,
about. I mean, obviously 1.6 might be a really good time to do that because there's changes incoming across various things. So
double XP, it's not. We're not gonna have a double XP for Christmas or anything. So sorry, would have been cool, but yeah, when we do double XP, and we will do it next year. The thing is, we haven't tried it on the live environment yet. We haven't tried it on the proper servers. We tried it on the PTS. It worked, but we want to make sure that when we actually do it on a live environment, we don't do it during a holiday period where we are short on staff.
Yep, agreed.
So we will try it next year, and then we will roll out some regular cool weekends like that.
Yes.
All right.
See you guys mid-January. Well, or tomorrow on the stream. But
and happy holiday and all.
Next time. Yeah, happy holidays and whatever you guys plan to do.
Yep.
Stay safe on the roads. We don't want any accidents. That's what Dad said.